My dad had one rule he cared about more than anything. Be home by 10 p.m., not 10:01, not 10:05, exactly 10. If I was even 1 minute late, I lost my car keys for an entire week. So one day, I decided to follow his rule in the most annoying way possible. The first night, I pulled into the driveway at exactly 9:59. Then I honked my horn 3 times. I walked to the front door, rang the doorbell, stood at attention, and said, "Reporting for duty, sir," arriving with 60 seconds to spare. Dad just stared at me. The next night, I brought my friend along as a witness. At 9:59, we walked inside. Witness present to confirm timely arrival. My friend showed Dad his phone. 9:59 p.m. Mom was laughing in the kitchen. Dad wasn't amused, but technically, I was following the rule, so I kept going. Every night, I took a picture of myself arriving home with the time visible. Then I'd hand Dad the printed photo at dinner. Photographic evidence of compliance. He would crumple it and throw it away. Then I found something even better. A cheap old factory-style time clock. I put it beside the front door. Every night at 9:59, I'd walk in and punch my time card. I even created a folder called Official Attendance Records. Dad finally asked, "Do you really need to do all this?" I looked at him seriously. "I'm just following the rules. You said punctuality builds character." This went on for 2 weeks. But then came the final move. One Friday night, I arrived at 9:59 with a notary public. I'd actually hired one to officially document my arrival time. I handed Dad the stamped certificate, legal proof of compliance with household curfew policy. Dad stared at the document, then at me, then at the notary. Finally, he sighed. "New rule. Be home by 10 o'clock. No witnesses, no photos, no time clocks, no notaries. Just be home." I smiled. "So you're officially changing the policy?" "Yes." "Perfect. I'd like that in writing." Dad walked away without saying another word. Mom gave me a high five. And even today, whenever Dad mentions curfew, I just ask, "Would you like me to get that notarized?" He still doesn't think it's funny. Subscribe for more funny family stories and upcoming videos.